Hey, what's up? So what I'm going to share right now is actually really difficult for me to share. I have I've discovered that I am bipolar. I suffer from bipolar. I am not bipolar, but I suffer from it. And it's been kind of a weird realization to have, looking at all the symptoms and saying, "Oh my gosh, yes, this has been me my entire life." I'm even prone to, abusing alcohol, and where that's coming from and why it is that I have struggled with that in my life. And it's really fascinating, but also sucks because this is kind of like my life. And I've really cut back on my drinking, and when you're not medicating and you're forced to face your symptoms, it can be a little alarming and unexpected. So anyway, yeah, I've always been known, I suppose, for being a very high energy and excitable person, and what no one else usually sees is the part where I'm paralyzed and can't make decisions and depressed. And I don't even want to go on and on about it, but I filmed a clip yesterday morning of me laying in bed, and I there's lots of life changing happening right now, and so that kind of set me off a little bit. I haven't really been focused on my diet. I've got a whole notebook filled with notes, observations about myself, and things that I can do to make myself better, and practices that I just haven't been doing. We've been in the process of moving, and so I haven't been meditating. I haven't taken any 0 days. I haven't had any days of fasting. I haven't really connected spiritually. There's just been a lot of things that I know that I've learned for myself that I need to do. I've got kind of a step-by-step guide to help me get through the rough spots and actually prevent the rough spots, and just kind of live in the upside of bipolar, the mania, as it's called. But it's limitless, endless joy, and if you find balance with that, man, it's a beautiful thing, and endless inspiration and music and stuff just pours out of it, and it's I don't know, it's really great, and I'm hoping that I can eventually share that with all my friends who suffer with bipolar, and all my friends who have brains that need tended to, which is everybody. We're like what are you going to do this year to be healthier? It's like, oh, I'm going to eat right and exercise. Okay, that's cool, but like, most of us ignore, this guy right up here, or this gal, or this gender neutral person, part of us. And so that's, it's been kind of the focus of my work all year, is how to become a better person. And I say better, and I really mean balanced. And so anyway, I want to share with you what it looks like to be in. This is actually not even the worst down. The worst down is where you feel like you're reeling, not like you're just a glob. Yesterday morning I felt like a glob. Last night before I went to bed I was reeling, and that's awful. My kids are out there yelling about start fighting, but yeah, so I'm going to be vulnerable and share with you guys the second worst moment from yesterday. And I talk in that video, the one that you're about to see, I talk about sinking down into a depression. And it actually, again, it happened last night. And I woke up this morning still kind of feeling it, but I know what I need to do when I feel these things. And one of the things I need to do is fast. So I fasted, taking time to meditate, taking time to tackle the problems that are bouncing around in my head, that are consuming my mental space. And so, anyway, yeah, check it out. Watch me in a completely different mindset that I'm in right now. This transition has been a little strange for me. I go from feeling on top of the world and high as high can be and happy as happy can be, to blah, blah, blah. And going from completely inspired to completely uninspired, to from guided and seemingly unstoppable to listless and disconnected. I think I need to fast, and I think I need to continue pushing forward past the listless feeling, because if I sink into this, I know at the bottom of this is pretty bad depression. And I'm not quite sure where it's coming from. I think we've got some financial stuff I need to look into. And they're really minor things, but my mind is building them up to be life-changing, world-ending, and I'm telling you, it's nothing. It's literally nothing. I've got like 2 payments due, and I don't know when one of them is due. Probably soon. But my mind is telling me that that is overwhelming, and I know it's not. But I feel like this, what I'm doing right now, is all I can muster. It's so strange. I'll probably stop now and meditate. Probably in my new space I'm making. This is part of what bipolar looks like. I don't want to be talked to, I don't want to be bothered. But I also know I need to see people and be around people. But I don't want anyone knowing I exist. I don't want text messages, I want to be isolated. But that's really not what I need right now. We'll have some meditation. See if that helps. Yeah, not really my most powerful moment, but it's authentic and it's real. And having mental illness sucks. It does. But there's also... Oh, sorry, I just got a Facebook message. Anyway, I don't know. I feel like being authentic and honest about it is it's an important thing. And so that's part of the reason why I'm just going to keep the sadness in my vlogs, so that everyone can see a more rounded, more complete version of me. And I'm also going to put in the manic, upside, super energetic part that comes out. Very inspired, very driven, very motivated, very about life. And yeah, just guess I'm going to start putting out this full spectrum of who I am and who I become, and try to give you guys some insight into what bipolar can look like. It looks different for everybody, but it's kind of how it manifests for me. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll keep this thing going.